All right. It is May 7th, and from the Old West, just fresh off robbing a bank, is the bandit, Steve Westfall. You look happy today, sir.
Oh, I'm elated. You can't, this almost doesn't hide my smile, okay? The smile is bigger than this mask.
Steve, I can see your smile behind that mask. But first of all, welcome. We're glad you're here. You're joining the Catalyst and the Chamber podcast. We do this every day. We're talking to great people like you in our community who are dealing with this pandemic. Today's a good day for you, though, today. I've seen you in a lot of states of affairs. So let's talk a little bit about it. Underneath that beautiful 400 Beach mask that I love that you got branded there, you're smiling. Why are you smiling today, buddy?
Why? Because let me do a little spin here. Okay, we just opened up about a half an hour ago, and my sidewalk is approaching full. Okay, I have diners that have come out to support us and show, and that people want to get back, and that they love our restaurant. That we have a beautiful place on the sidewalk in downtown St. Petersburg with excellent food and service, and I am thrilled that everybody is coming back to show their love and appreciation.
Well, if there's anyone that deserves it, it's you, Steve. So, and we mean that. You do so much for so many people, and I know it's a good day today, and I know you don't want to look back too much, but tell me what it's been like for a guy like you who owns so many of our great restaurants and helps so many people. What's this last 6 weeks been like for you personally?
Oh, it's been just very challenging. You know, my heart goes out to it's been a challenge for anyone maybe to get their assistance. And so when the mayor and the governor said that it was okay to open, to get my employees back to work, because this is the most heartfelt part of this whole process for us. It's like we needed these jobs. I'm just heartfelt about everything that they can get back to work, start taking care of their families, and have the income that they need to survive and live and thrive. Okay, so that's where the message is for me. Okay. Yeah. All right. So these last couple of weeks, Chris, has been very trying. Very trying. The financial process, being shut out on the first round of funding, waiting for the second round of funding, finding a bank that could get my funding submitted and accepted. It's been a roller coaster, my friend, but I'm elated, and it's all behind us now. Okay.
I appreciate it. And
Chris, I got to share with you, I did before this message. The most important thing we preach all day long, though, is safety, because we do not want to yo-yo on this. We do not want to have to see the numbers go in the opposite direction.
Yeah, so talk about that a little bit, Steve. Tell us what you're doing to keep people safe.
Well, we are hand sanitizing for anybody that's taking care on the front end. And if you touch anything that's been on the table or with the customer, we are putting on gloves to remove it. We are bringing it to the sanitizing area, the proper sanitizing area, which is nowhere near where it used to be. We've reinvented everything with an eye towards safety. Okay, there are gloves at every station. There's hand sanitizer everywhere. The masks are very, very important. And so I say again, we are doing everything we can to ensure the public safety and make sure that we don't go backwards on this. We cannot afford a misstep, and we've got to get it right the first time.
Well, I appreciate that, Steve, because that's what we've been doing. And I know you've got some of our signs because you followed all the rules and you've got your stuff posted. And it's been an investment for you. And you mentioned the yo-yo thing. None of us want to go back to it. So I appreciate it. And I'm glad you see that. For anybody who's watching, when you see that, it means that someone's owning that place that cares about you, like Steve, and they're really making sure that it works. Steve, before we get much, I see it all there, buddy, and that's what people need to see. So that's what
if they want single-use utensils, we have them. If I have gloves for my servers, I have the sanitizer. We have signals that if a table's been set, nobody goes there until it's been sanitized for the next use. Go ahead, Chris. I'm sorry.
No, that's beautiful. That's what I need people to know. How are customers responding? I know it just started, but or do people want that kind of stuff? Are you getting good positive feedback?
Chris, I'd like to tell you that for the most part, the customers look very much at ease, and I'm just going to hopefully just pan this around a little bit and show you that my guests appear to be quite comfortable, quite happy, quite content to be enjoying this beautiful, beautiful beautiful day that we have at St. Petersburg. All right.
Man, I tell you what, so if people don't know where you're at now, they now know, because that's a beautiful view there, buddy. And you got a beautiful sidewalk, and I'm glad to see people sitting down with you. Let me switch gears real quick, though. Just, I know when things got dark, you still continue to shine. You and Joe here, you guys actually fed a lot of people over the last few weeks. Do you mind describing, what that was all about and why you did it in the first place?
Listen, all right. We go where we're led, okay? And Joe was a very important part of that. And when the ask was there, and we're sitting there wondering what we can do, that's a God thing, Chris. All right? You understand. We understand. The call came. It said there's a need out there. These people are having trouble feeding themselves. The money's not there. Oh, you know what? Somebody shows up and doubles the investments that people are making to feeding Tampa Bay. We have a kitchen that's closed. We have manpower that's available. I got a call that says there's a need. And what choice do we have? We move forward. Okay? We take care of the obligations that are in front of us. I'm very passionate about that. You know that. Okay?
Well,
I got to stop this. Okay, let me pull it together. All right.
No.
So the need,
thank you.
The passion is there. The need was real. And that's all I say. I ask for every day. I just want to answer the call. We want to do what's put in front of us and do the next right thing. And that was easily. And they, for guys that could have been sitting at home and just worrying about what's going to happen next, we got to be busy. We got to stay busy. We got to feel the glow of knowing that we're part of something positive and helping people at a deep, dark time of need. And that is priceless. And Joe, I want to thank you for letting us be a part of that process. Like I said again, Chris, we go where we're led. Okay.
That's beautiful, Joe. Joe, just to add, how many meals were served through that effort? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, I think we're sniffing at 20,000 at this point. Steve and I went out and had a nice celebration for 10,000 a week ago, and Steve was very flexible. We started doing meals one way, and they were delicious, and I was jealous of some of these meals coming out. And then we had to pivot a little bit, and every step of the way, Steve was an amazing partner. Took everything in stride. Out there delivering meals himself, and just when you put the St. Pete Way in the dictionary, you look it up. There's Steve's pictures right there next to the entry for sure.
Absolutely.
To be clear, Chris, what happened was the hangar was closed. The hangar has a kitchen. Joe said, "Do you have a place we could assemble some meals and maybe some bodies that we could do that with?" So I give kudos to Chef Matt Smith and Michelle, his manager, and the volunteers that came in to package those meals. But the hangar, their kitchen, that's what we decided to do for them. The 400 Beach, we stayed open the first few weeks you asked about, until we ran out of food. We fed our employees that had no paycheck, no government assistance, and they came in those first few weeks in droves. And then as the numbers tapered off because the checks came in, actually the checkbook ran dry. We eventually had to stop with that, but we knew that they were on good footing and everybody was at that point taking care of themselves. Okay. Park Shore Grill, we've continued in some form to take care of the customers in our downtown area with that location. So each one had a role. One was public, one was for our employees, and the other one, was to stay open and take care of downtown. So split it up pretty good.
It's a beautiful story, Steve. And listen, that's why I wanted you on right now, is because I know you've invested a lot throughout this, and all you're asking for people to do now is behave, to be safe, but if when they're comfortable to come back out. And there are people like you who have taken care of a lot of people no matter what, but you're going to take good care of customers. You've taken good care of this community. I just wanted people to see the kind of members we have in this community that are up for it. And so I just want to thank you and your entire family who's involved in this thing. It's your lifeblood. You guys have made St. Pete what it is. I appreciate it. But let me ask you one last question. Are you selling those beautiful 400 Beach masks too, or is that something you have to know somebody to get?
We've given one, what the servers need. Maybe they'll go into the retail spot right here at the Annex, our little eat, drink, shop place. But hey, you just planted another seed. Maybe folks would like them.
I think they would, Steve. I'd buy one from you. So.
I came down here to show you the annex also, our little eat, drink, shop place. It did never close also. And I just want to say it just shows the distance in the tables, Chris.
Yep.
Because I actually love this is almost as many seats as we had before. And I love the floor plan so much. I don't know if I'll ever go back to putting them together like they were. We have the space. We have the permit for what we're doing. And we will make sure, again, that the customer feels as comfortable as we always want them to feel when they come out and they share their experience with us here on Beach Drive. Okay.
That's beautiful. It's beautiful. So, Steve, I'm going to say goodbye to you because I know it's lunchtime and you're wanting to get back to it. But just show us that Beach Drive one more time so we can go out on a high note. And thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's St. Petersburg's Beach Drive. That's a safe environment. That's people trying to do good work, and that's people taking care of each other. That was Steve Westfall. Thank you, buddy. And we'll see you soon.
We love you. Thanks for carrying the message.
Yeah, buddy. Hang in there.